Hey there, it takes longer than you think. That is today's observation, observation number 4 in the series of 10 observations from 10 years in business. And I'm here to tell you that it takes longer than you think. You might be wondering, what am I doing wrong? Why is this taking so long? Well, you know what? You're probably not doing anything wrong. There is no overnight success. Right? Consider the people who are an overnight success. Inevitably, when you then hear from them, oh yeah, they spent 5, 7, 10 years, several decades putting in time, perfecting their craft, building their thing. And then boom, suddenly somebody notices. So any of those folks who are like, oh my gosh, you're going to build a business in 30 days or 6 months and you're going to get rich, is full of crap, because it just doesn't happen that way. And some of the people who have said, oh, well, I built my business, I started a new business and it became 6 figures in like 30 days or 60 days. Yet if you listen behind their stories, and I'm thinking of one in particular who I shall not name by name, yet how did they do that? They basically took their, high 5-figure business, changed the name on it, converted all those people over into their new business, and then voila, okay, 6-figure business. Well, okay, that's some trickery. So what can I share about my story? So in my 10 years of business, I think back on a time when I was just burning the candle at both ends, working my ass off, and I can remember thinking, this is insane, this is just not going to work. The numbers don't work. So I sat down and finally looked at the number of hours I worked and the amount of money that I received for it. I could have gotten a raise working at McDonald's. It was not one of my finer moments, though one very sobering moment. And it was in that moment that I knew that I needed to pay attention to and focus and learn deeply about profit and pricing, because otherwise it was going to kill me. Might as well go flip some burgers instead. But then, of course, I followed a few gurus down into a rabbit hole where, I was wrapped up in shiny objects. Why should you ever trade hours for dollars? And you should run all these group leverage things. And I thought, okay, I'll launch a group program. And I did all the things that I was told. And I worked extra hard. And I sent a million emails. And I worked. And then crickets. And I thought to myself, was there something wrong with me? Something wrong with what I was offering? No, it's that I did not understand profit, pricing, and the amount of people that you need to reach to then have conversion rates and click-through rates and all those statistics work for you in order to then take a multiplier in a group situation to have it work. So if you are finding yourself wondering, dear God, could this take any longer? You're not alone. And even 10 years in, it's about the fundamentals and taking actions and steps every day. That's how you get from point A to point B. It's not necessarily the sexy stuff, but it is the stuff that really, really, really will get you where you want to be. So if you're wondering, well, okay, why is it taking longer than I think it should in my business? There's reasons and ways that you can then accelerate your progress. So it's not like, oh my God, I'm just stuck slogging around for the next 10 years. No, there is a way to accelerate your progress. And how you do that is by discovering the number one thing that is keeping your business from growing. And if you'd like to know what that is, I would invite you to take the quiz at thepollygcompany.com/quiz and uncover what is that number one thing that is keeping your business from growing in the way that you want it to. And then, as you're taking action, as you're going through day to day, just remember, it takes longer than you think. There's nothing fundamentally wrong with you. It's just that the highlight reels that go on social media and in big presentations and keynotes is just that, a highlight reel, the overnight success, the after photos. So with that, I hope to see you in the quiz. comment below, and stay tuned next time for another observation from 10 years in business. And meanwhile, create a great day.